I'm gonna make blueberry oatmeal muffins. I wanted something that feels like a dessert for breakfast. I'm trying to use up a bunch of these blueberries that I have that I got from my farmer's market. And yes, I'm just trying to show off how cute my berry bowl is. I also have some extra oats on hand. We actually have a ton. But yeah, so let's get started. So I've never soaked oats before, but that's the first step of this recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction to help make sure that it gets all creamy for the batter. And so pop that in there. So it's like a 1-to-1 ratio of milk to oats, so you definitely want to put it in a larger container. I recommend giving it a little bit of a stir, just so that everything gets coated. And this is gonna soak for about 20 minutes. And start prepping the dry ingredients in this bowl. So it's gonna be 1.25 cups of all-purpose flour. Yeah, I just need to make sure it wasn't 1 3/4 cups. So 1.25 cups, and I have like my very blueberry themed cups for today. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I personally, this is a little bit of measure with my heart kind of thing as well, because I love a lot of cinnamon. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Normally I go extra on the salt, but not today because we're baking and it's a little more precise, and that should be good. A little bit more precise. With all these dry ingredients, we're just gonna whisk them together and don't dump them on the table. I have the butter melting, so that'll take about a minute and a half. But one of the things we need to add is 1/2 cup of honey. This is always one of the hardest things to measure, I feel like, in my opinion. So what I do to help fix that is I spray my measuring cup with a little bit of cooking baking spray. So this is like a coconut oil spray. I'll spray the inside of this and it should just fall right out, which is great. Just a little spray, nothing crazy, and we get pouring. What's also great too is if you're out of honey, like myself, you could just easily swap for maple syrup. It definitely gets the job done and it tops me off. It should be a pretty easy pour. Definitely a lot cleaner with the spray, otherwise it can be a real pain to clean off. So we're gonna be using 1 egg. I am bringing it here because it looks kind of weird, but it's just because it's from this rainbow pack of eggs that I got from the farmer's market. It is just so cute and pretty. But otherwise, on its own, it just looks like, why is this egg beige? But just 1 egg. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is another one. It's a measure with your heart, but unfortunately you have to measure with your bank account because vanilla is just kind of ridiculously expensive. And then we have our cooled stick of butter melted. Everything's combined into 1 container. You can do the wet ingredients in a separate bowl and then the dry ingredients in a separate bowl and then combine them together. I am always trying to save a bowl, so here we are. So I'm gonna first just start to whisk everything in kind of at the top to sort of like pseudo mix, like have like the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients separate. And then I'm gonna start mixing together. And ta-da, we have batter super quickly, very easy. Hey Google, how much time is left on my timer? 7 seconds. Oh. Okay, Google, stop. Sorry, that's so exciting. So I can take this now and dump this in. Fantastic. We're gonna pour in our soaked oats with the milk included. Don't drain it. That's gonna help with the batter overall. Even though right now it's like this beautiful kind of like caramelly color. Take this. We're gonna mix. We're gonna fold this in. So now I'm gonna be adding blueberries to our mixture. You can add frozen blueberries instead of fresh ones like I have here. Totally fine. It just might release more moisture, so you might need to reduce like how much liquid or how much butter is used in the rest of this recipe. Blueberries. What's great about this too is that it says that you could freeze these for up to 3 months and they'll stay and they'll be good. So this is a really great meal prep option if you're into that, if you're looking for that. With most like muffins or cupcakes that I've done, you normally fill up the liners halfway. This one we're filling right to the top. I think that's because typically with like an oat-based like dessert or treat, whatever you're making, they tend to stay flatter, but because we soaked our oats, because they're not just like typical dry oats, we are expecting these to rise a little bit more. A few other things that we'll do to help these rise is we're first setting the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we'll reduce that to, I think, around 350 after about 5 minutes of baking. So that temperature shift, that temperature change, first helps everything rise, and then we get everything to cook and bake all the way through. To scoop everything in, I have a cookie scoop that I'm gonna try and use. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna probably just use a spoon. And if that doesn't work, I'm probably just gonna cry. No, but I mean, no, I think this should, oh, this is gonna work very nicely. Oh, how cute. This is, I have my windows open, so it's starting to blow away. I have to do this quick. What I'm gonna do at the end is top each of these with a little bit of extra oats, maybe an extra blue, we'll see where we're at. Just like one on the top. Are these gonna stay? Probably not. It just makes me feel a little bit better to make sure that these blueberry muffins are extra blueberry. And to top it off as well, especially while the oven is still preheating, I love to add a little extra sprinkle of oats on the top. We have our muffins. So these are gonna go in at 425 for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna lower the heat after that 5 to 350 degrees. I have muffins. They're so cute. Blueberry oatmeal, very excited about them. I think this one honestly looks perfect and super cute. I love the little oats on the top, and the blueberries look like they are not all on the bottom, which is great. That's exactly what they were saying. This looks awesome. Open that up. Oh, a lot of them are on the bottom, so I'm glad that I put a lot on top. Honestly, still really sweet without all the like extra sugar. I know we use like the honey and the maple syrup. Whatever you end up using is great. I really like just kind of like the oaty, fresh blueberry flavor. It comes with this. Hopefully you make this for breakfast, brunch, or just for fun, and have a great rest of your day.